Hello, hello, welcome. Hope everyone's had a fantastic weekend so far, and I hope it continues to be awesome until Monday, I guess. Hope everyone's feeling sufficiently recharged and ready for work next week. Well, I should say tomorrow. I'll apologize for the lateness. Got a little bit carried away playing some games earlier, so yeah. Let me just delete this, because I don't think that's supposed to be there. Let me just grab the some of these sketches here. So, how's everyone been? I should really do like a waiting screen or something if I'm just setting things up, but that's okay. Alright, let's try to at least pen in the fingers and such. Let me just zoom in here. And I'll probably just make this a tad smaller, so it's not taking up too much space. And yeah, hopefully I can figure out how to do these hands. Let's make sure I'm on the right layer, of course. It shouldn't be here, but I'll put it here anyway on this layer, because I'll draw the glove on top afterwards. Or maybe I should just draw the gloves straight up. Let's give that a try, actually. Because I've already got like an outline, it will save me some trouble of having to draw the hands at the very least. So yeah, won't have to watch me like double dip on that and struggle twice. And also, welcome Fox. Thank you so much for stopping by. How's your weekend been so far? And how's life in the new place? One thing I will really miss about Procreate is how it capitalizes the first letter of each word in a new layer. You may have noticed in like my description, like about me section, I am a bit anal when it comes to like capitalizing stuff. Pretty good actually, that's good to hear. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good too. Had a pretty relaxing weekend if I do say so myself. Didn't get much done, honestly, but sometimes lazy weekends are good too. And thank you for asking. If you don't mind me asking, how was the moving process? Hopefully it was generally stress-free. That stuff can be a little bit taxing sometimes. I'm just gonna try draw like gloves straight up. So I think I kind of messed up the hand proportions. It does look a little bit long, but that's okay. I try to think about my stuff a little bit more. Mostly wasn't stressful, it's just that it's a dorm and I don't have any personal space now whatsoever. Oh no. Which is annoying, but it is what it is. Oh damn. Yeah, no use like worrying about things you can't really help. Oh, hopefully you'll still manage. You'll probably figure out ways to like get that space for yourself. Also, because of the weather, the glove's kind of been shrinking, so it's like getting wrinkly, if you can see that in the outline. Used to it by now, no worries. Been living in dorms for about 8 years now, damn. You know, in Victoria, at least, in Australia, we don't really do dorms all that much, so it's always interesting seeing it like elsewhere. Or I should say like on campus living. And nice. That's good to hear. I honestly don't think I'll be able to like handle dorms. I'm a pretty introverted person when it comes to like personal space and stuff. And yeah, I study in a city 3 hours away from my home city, so it's a must. Okay, that's fair enough. How do these gloves look? Okay, I'm back. They're fairly thin gloves, so it's going to be a little bit hard to draw. This part here just looks really off, and I keep touching that with my palm. If you don't mind me asking, what are you studying? Actually, I think I might have asked you before, but I'm not 100% sure. Apologies if I have. I think that is definitely too big. Getting my master's in criminology soon, hopefully. Oh, damn. Okay, I definitely didn't hear about that, so nice. You'll be okay. I mean, you're going for your master's, so you're definitely good at studying at the very least, so you can have a little bit of faith. God, I like have barely spoken this weekend, so my voice is very dry. But yeah, I hope it all goes well. How many how soon is soon? Like how many months do you have left? Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with this hand. Let's try to flip it and see if I can spot it there. It's not noticeable at all, don't worry. Thank you. 1.5 years have left, so not very soon. Okay. 1.5 years isn't too long, study-wise. Whoops. I think I'll go back into the sketch layer and just add in some stuff. Of course, I made the opacity like really low, so it's a little bit hard. Have you been doing much like drawing lately? Loving the details. Thank you. Spent many painstaking hours to figure out what to do here. Yeah, have you been doing much in the way of like art stuff lately? I'm trying not to just be as tough on myself, I guess I should say, with like getting everything right. because, yeah, there's always going to be something wrong. And if I keep doing that, I'll never end up finishing. At the same time, there's like nothing wrong with having attention to detail, but like I recognize that it's kind of like a bad thing in my case, at the very least. I think something like that will look better or look more natural. And I think the middle finger should be okay. Not at all, sadly. I've been feeling very unmotivated. No, it's fair enough. It's probably better not to force these kind of things, so yeah. Well, when you're feeling back up to it, I hope, yeah, I hope you really enjoy it. And like, yeah, moving and stuff is kind of it's a pretty busy period, and you would be like very physically tired. And like the change of scenery does like kind of tax you quite a bit. Oh, no worries. We've we've all been in that place where we just yeah don't really feel like doing anything. There's nothing wrong with that, to be honest. There's always such a thing as like too much of something, and maybe like something just isn't going right, which is like affecting that too. So yeah, I think the issue is the pinky is too. Uh, uh, uh. That one looks fine. That one does not. Hmm. Can't erase that. It's on the wrong layer. Yeah, something like that looks okay. I guess the sword would have to like kind of come down a bit more. I don't think that grip even works. I think if her wrist was bent a bit more, it might work. So I'll give that a try. Yeah, I think that work actually works a lot better if her wrist is bent, but that's kind of weird. Hmm. Well, are you up to much else for the rest of the night or rest of the day? I'm just going to stare holes at my tablet and hopefully I figure out the answer. I'm really hoping this thing lasts a while because, yeah, I don't know how long Apple products last, to be honest. Catching a train soon, in a hurry again, but just wanted to say hi. Oh, no worries. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi. Really appreciate it. Just packing actually. Okay, nice, nice. I hope it goes well, and I hope you don't miss your train. Please, please, by all means, like, yeah, leave when you need to. Yeah, it's good hearing from you again. You know, I could just move the sword around. Let's grab this. Let's not grab that. I will just erase all this. So I don't have to select as much. And yeah, if I don't catch you before you leave, I hope you have a safe trip. Alright, I'll just get rid of all those guidelines and it'll make it look much nicer. Thank you, no worries. I'm nearly at the face cam unlocked here. Really? Why has he got a nose there? Yeah, I got 190k more to go. What do you mean, like 19k? Also, welcome, Howard. Thanks for stopping by, dude. You playing more Lost Ark? Joel was just explaining some history of this channel to us. Okay. That is, quite random. But I guess I'm flattered. It would kind of be like this, wouldn't it? If I did want to do this. Oh no, but then I'll lose a lot of the details I did here. No. Oh well. Should be okay. I think I'll just leave it like that, to be honest. Maybe move it a bit like here. Like that. It does lose a bit of the detail there, but oh well. What can you do? I think this would be in front as well. I don't know why I did it behind. That was really dumb of me. Although if you're kind of holding it there... God, perspective's hard. Mm, I'll just keep it like that. I wish there was like some sort of uh God, I wish there was some sort of like 3D modeling tool for hands and like for hands, so I could just look at them and copy them because it would be a lot easier. But like, yeah, hands can move so much. I do have that web app. I can't remember what it was called though. I do have a bookmark somewhere, but yeah, that really helps a lot. But yeah, even that's kind of just, it's kind of hard to manipulate the hands and use it in general. I haven't used it in a bit, so yeah. I'll jump in the gloves and hopefully it looks okay. Okay. God, am I gonna have like a wiki or something for like the lore? I don't even feel like there's even much of a history here, to be honest. I just sit here and do things. God, hands are hard. I might draw the other hand first. Let's do that. Whoops. I don't want to erase like all of that. Let's just grab that size. There we go. And let's chuck this here. Yep, other hand. I give up on this one. Maybe I'll be refreshed after drawing this. This one makes a lot more sense. So just jump straight into the gloves. Okay. So that's just gonna go like that. And let's just go like this. That's the palm there, so I have something there. The knuckles would be like here, so it's kind of hard to draw. Hmm. And her wrists are kind of small. How about I just erase some of this and draw it a little bit with a little bit more of a taper. God, can I just like draw balls for hands like that? And then the swords can just be like this. There we go. Perfect. Okay, a little bit there I can see. God, this is a lot more difficult than what I was doing last time, which was just like clothing and stuff. Maybe I should just design clothes. Would be a lot easier. Just don't give me gloves to design. All right. Hmm. I need like a model of a hand or something. Which reminds me, I have been slacking on my hand drawing practice, as you can see. And what also doesn't help is that I'm trying to draw a hand from like my imagination, which isn't very good for someone who doesn't have like much muscle memory when it comes to drawing. So this would kind of be like that. It'll be like the knuckles there, and then that probably wouldn't be like that thick. I think it'd be more like something like this. Hmm. Even this hand seems a little bit off too. I think maybe if I pull this a little bit lower, it might look better. Actually, let's not grab that. I'll only do changes to like the sketch layer at the very least. Go something like this. And then let me grab the eraser tool and I'll just grab my painting brush, and that is the right length, or right thickness I should say. And how about I just pen this in a bit more? Maybe something like this. Hmm. I wonder if there's like exercises I can do to just like train my muscle memory. Like easy to do exercises. I know there's like warm-ups for, excuse me, for doing like line practice. So it'll be like that. Actually, not quite. Let me just get rid of all that, and I'll just get rid of the weapon outline. So probably go back to the gloves. I'll leave that there for now. And then just do this. Is that why it seems off? Because I flipped the canvas. Oh well. I need to be able to draw it both ways, so it's good practice. Hmm. How's that for hands? Just hit the my elbow on the corner of the table. A little bit painful. So if we're looking at the ball joint there, that's about halfway already. So the knuckles should really be there. I don't know what this long stuff is. Why I drew the hand so long. Whoops. Let's grab you, and I'll just move it up. Hmm. About there's probably right-ish. Just gonna get rid of that. And I guess it'll look something like that. Or maybe not. Joint will be like somewhere there. You're gripping something though. Should be like lateral, so should be like something like this. The knuckle's actually pretty big, so in terms of like what actually rotates anyways, maybe like something like this. Whoop. When are we doing the stream thing on Discord? On Discord? What do you mean? Like Wildermyth, or did you want to do something else? If you mean like the just chilling in chat and doing like media stuff, then I started doing that last week actually. I just sit in Discord and just work on my schedule. There isn't really like a time or anything. I can't just jump on whenever I feel like it. So, ooh, I am actually getting a headache. That is very random. Maybe the brightness is a bit too high. I think it should be okay, but turn it down just a tad. Okay, yeah, let's start with the beginning again. And I'll just delete this, or erase it rather. And might have just a sip of water again. 1 second. Okay, there we go. Okay, we've got like main character music. Let's do this. So God, how did humans evolve to have like such complicated movement? Thought I got it, but I didn't. Should be about the same length as this. Yeah, it's about the same. There we go. I'll just make that a little bit round so it looks less weird. God, I actually don't remember the proportions for this. I think like this part's supposed to be half of this. So that seems about right. And then the other bit is like this divided by 2, so maybe like there. And also welcome cargo. How you doing, man? Hope you've been having a wonderful weekend so far. I'm just struggling with hands, as per usual. And my brain is not working, as per usual. I wish I had that bluebird emote. Oh my god. The the one that's like moving like this. Like slowly moving its head. How to hands? Yeah, how to hands. I only draw knobs. Oh my god. Hammer hands. The wiggling head one. Yeah, that one's very cute. I can't even remember what channel it was from. Also, welcome Shadows. Or Joel, as you're called around these parts. Yeah, those bird emotes are so cute. I need like a seal one. Me either, but it would be useful for salvation. What? Tempted just to, yeah, draw knobs, like hammer hands. And then just not do the weapons. The weapons can just be like that. Stick. I don't remember what channel it's from, but it'd be useful when the song Salvation comes from. Oh, right. I thought you were talking about like something else. God, that gesture. I actually stuck to it pretty well. Cargo help. Lend me your energy. Whoops. It'd probably be useful if I didn't draw in the wrong layer as well. How? I'm not too sure, to be honest. Send Spirit Bomb energy. Yes. Raise your wings high. And also, welcome, Devi. Thanks for stopping by, dude. How's your weekend been so far? Also, I really can't wait to get into like CSP. This is draining my will to, I don't know, procreate. Hmm. But what I do know is the hand shouldn't be like that. Unproductive. Damn. Hey, well, sometimes being unproductive is okay. Like, you gotta switch off your brain sometimes and just relax. Should try Blender for drawing. Grease pencil. My god. One day I might actually give that a go, but that day is not today, unfortunately. Been up to much else, if you don't mind me asking? The this hand just looks really like pinkies just don't seem to look right to me right now. It's weird. You can add 3D stuff to help you draw. That sounds very useful. The only issue is like the reason why I say like someday I'll do it is just because of time. I don't really want to learn like yet another program just yet. If anything, um I'll use a mix of them. It's easy, just draw. Uh-huh. It's just a series of lines on the page. Not really not really too much to think about. Kimmy, she feels the pain. Brain go brr. There is a lot to understand about bloody drawing stuff. Oh yeah, and thank you for the happy birthday redeem. Let me just fire up the crap. It's over there. I'm watching something so painful. Well, I hope can I get orange colored lights? Sure thing. So this is the music box. The mic is over there, so I might just go over there and do that. And set this up, I should say. One sec. Context, my friend sent me a cringy ad for CryptoLand. Oh man. That sounds like a ride. Well, how you been doing, Kimmy? And also, happy birthday. For the other day. Hope you had a really fun celebration. And one sec as I just set this up. Okay. Forward to me on DM. Yeah, man, so bad. Can I make you all suffer? I mean, sure, go ahead. I don't really mind, to be honest. Okay, I need a better position for my ASMR mic, but let me be right back. I'm just gonna, like, set it up. It should be okay, like, noise-wise. Hello. There is a lot of noise, unfortunately, because of uh, my PC. It's really loud now because I'm running one of the fans through Molex, but yeah. And I have an ASMR mic. Yes, I do. It's a field recorder that doubles as like an ASMR mic. Let me just get the orange lights on. I don't know why I'm talking over there. Let me just get the orange lights on. Cool. I'll just keep it over here if that's okay. Okay, let me just pause that. All right, would you like I think this is the left ear or the right ear? I actually don't know how loud that is, so I apologize if I'm like blasting your eardrums. That is worse than some random Milo ads. Oh god. And yeah, you can hear that. Whichever is fine. Alright, hopefully this sounds okay. I'm like in the weirdest position right now. Alright. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kimbo. Happy birthday to you. Yay. I'm so sorry. I was coffee until that part. Oh my god. Alright. I'll give you a proper one. I don't know what the tempo is for this, so I'm not too sure how fast to sing it. Anyway. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kimmy. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. Alright, I've got to like move myself over to here so that I don't get caught by the camera. Although I'm pretty sure I can do this. There we go. And you don't get my password this time, unfortunately. There we go. How's that? Well, I hope you had a fantastic birthday weekend. And I hope you got to spend it with, yes, spend it well with family and friends. Let me just get back into position. It's Kenneth Hecat. My God, thank you. No worries. Hopefully it sounded okay. And hopefully, like, no one heard that and was like, ice cream truck. Because that would be very unfortunate. For them, I guess. Kimmy's frothing at the mouth. Well, did you get up to much? I take it you're in recovery mode now. And let me just play this again. There we go. Cool. And I need to figure out a way to get the lights to kind of show up better. Should I make it like tint the whole screen or something? Because yeah, right now it's like orange, and I'll just give you like a demo of the colors. So the first one is, this one's red. Oh, you can kind of see it on the keyboard. Recovery mode from going out. How do extroverts do this? I know, right? I need to recover my batteries after like a weekend. Hell, even like 2 days after recover my batteries. It's getting worse as I'm getting older too. But yeah, extroverts just thrive on that, like going outside energy. This one's orange. That one's yellow. This one's like lime green. The greens are really hard to see, I find. Wait, and this one's like aquamarine. I don't know what the color was. I can't remember. Cyan. Cobalt. This one's blue, so it went a little bit darker. This one's purple. For some reason, my eyes read puree. Um, this one is magenta. This one's pink. The pink is like really pink. Let me just show you this real quick. Like this thing is bright. This is at 60%. I love pink. Oh, nice. I use it as like my room's lights. Like it lights up the whole room. Let me just get back into this here. Yeah, my RGB light is bright AF if I didn't have a cover. Yeah, this thing actually hurts my eyes when I have it like an RGB mode. I don't like RGB mode, to be quite honest, but yeah. I can control it from here actually, so if we go into like to the home menu, I don't think it should show anything incriminating. As you can see, I've got like different presets here. I'm sure I'm being judged very hard by some people. And if I click on home, yeah, you can like change the colors here. But I've got it on my Stream Deck. The Stream Deck actually has a plugin for it to like change colors. So you can like just, yeah, adjust all that stuff. Yeah, it's a LiftX light or LifeX. Coincidentally, named the same as bloody LiftX or Lift. If you've seen them around here at some points, you might have seen them floating around as well. So you can do like a color cycle. If you press play, I think that should change fairly quickly. So that like is changing like that. And there's nothing like here, it's just references and also OBS over there, so yeah. I'm not going to do flicker. I'm not going to do strobe either. Strobe might actually give someone a seizure if someone has epilepsy, so I'm gonna avoid that. It is insanely offensive, that one. And I think there's like an animate as well. There's like your RGB thing. Oh hey, it's a lightsaber, so good. Oh my god. Fast transition on. How bright does it get? So I think this is currently at like that's 30%, that's 60%. How do I get into the color wheel? I don't remember how to use this. Over here? There we go. So it does get pretty bright. Like it lights up my room. I see the shrine. No, it's a Muv-Luv shrine. That's a Love Live shrine. That's a Christmas present. And that one is the Watame shrine at the bottom. That's my stamp book from when I went to the Love Live thing. I personally like lights that mimic breathing. Okay, so this one does pulse as well. Todokite, yeah. Where's the tentacle shrine? There is none of that here. Unfortunately. Colors? Can like... Yeah, it's like offensively bright. Yeah, you get the point. It's, yeah. I think you can link it to IFTTT and have it as a notification light. Yes, I can, but I don't want to do that because I'll probably just get a headache and not enjoy life in general if I do that. So I'm pretty sure like flicker is like breathing. Flicker with white color off amount. I wonder if what's like 100%. Whoa, okay. That is not good. It's like green as well. I wonder what flicker of white color does. Yeah, there's like a lot of options here that I haven't really played. The tentacle shrine's in the basement. It's on my chair. Would it be animate? Nah, that wouldn't be it. Yeah, I'm sitting on it. Does that mean? That's kind of cute. Pastels. That's my mood lighting. Let's not do strobe. Yeah, anyway. Let's go back to this. There we go. I got it. And put this back to white. Or orange, rather. For our dearest Kimbo. Oh yeah, I've got these armbands too. I don't know if I've ever showed them. And yeah, the lights make everything very, yeah. And this one too. It makes everything look fluoro, these lights. I don't know why. Yeah, one day I'll do like a room tour, I guess. Once everything's like cleaned up and stuff. Back to this thing. And yeah, breathing like lights are pretty nice. My PC parts are trapped in like a case with no window. It's just all like vents and stuff. And I can see the RGB trying to escape. I can see it through like the ventilation. I'm guessing pink is your favorite color, Kimmy? Bloody Tia music. Actually, what's everyone's favorite color here? I don't think I've ever asked that. Asked that. As you can probably tell, mine's orange. Like my whole schedule is orange. Oh yeah, on my offline screen, I've got like my skedoodle up. So this week, I'm gonna add in some point redeems, and yeah, you can request pretty much what you want me to doodle for each day of the week. If it's a gaming one, it will have to be related to the game though. But yeah, 7 days of the week. I won't be streaming every day, but like I'll leave the like break days open as well. And that would be a good way for me to get something on paper. A good way for me to practice and also be productive as well in making a schedule. Purple, nice. Orange and teal, like every other Sony shooter. Like every Battlefield game. Teal is a very nice color. It's sky blue without the like baby blue weird bit, I guess. It got a little bit of pizzazz. I don't know why I'm so bad at drawing hands. Why is it so hard? And why does this look so unnatural? It weirds me out. You might need a hand. Oh, I've got two. I think this might be a two-hand job. Well, technically I am actually using both my hands since I'm doing like gestures and the keyboard as well. So Hello. Hey, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. How have you been? Just popping by to say hi before I sleep. No worries. Thank you so much for stopping by. Much appreciated. How's that's good to hear. Got work tomorrow, if you don't mind me asking. I'm just struggling really bad with hands, truth be told. I don't know how they work. Like I know the general shape in my head, but I can't put it on paper. It's really hard. I don't know how hands work as well. Yeah, I don't think anyone knows how they work really. They just do things. I struggle with shoes a lot as well. Me too. If you look down, like I haven't drawn the feet either. So welcome to the club. Unfortunately, we don't have much in the way of constructive help, but we do have like a support group, so we don't feel so alone. I'll just erase this and God, there's like stabilization out the ass. Oh, I'm a dip. Nice voice, by the way. Well, thank you for the kind words. And yeah, no worries, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. And I hope you have a good night. Take care of yourself. Nighty night. God, I really want to play the Atelier games on stream because they're like super chill. Super chill in the way that like the story doesn't really go anywhere. It's just cute girls doing doing alchemy. Man, the LifeX website's so slow. Okay, so funny story about that. I've had these lights for like what 2 years or something, but I only installed them late last year. And man, just the firmware, the software, everything is just terrible. Like even this iPad app, on the Windows app, it just actually doesn't work. It's broken. Like it doesn't communicate with the servers. You can't even log on. It just doesn't do anything. There is like nothing there. Like I'm really surprised that it actually works with the Stream Deck with no issues at all. Also, welcome Sadia. Thank you for stopping by, man. How have you been? I just remembered this scene from Jujutsu Kaisen where this guy summons a bunch of hands, and the YouTube comment was like, every artist's worst nightmare. Oh my god. Imagine like being an animator and just being like, oh my god, I get to work on this episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. This guy just summons his hands. And you're just like, this is like your first job. You've just like finished school, probably just completed an internship or something. And this is like your first big project. And then that's the first day you get home from work and just crack a cold one. Maybe like drink it in the bathtub or something. Yes, mine's still connected from years ago via Google Home. Oh, very nice. You got one too. Yeah, you know the pain then. At least it ain't feet. Oh god. Can you imagine if like someone had the power to just summon a bunch of feet? Oh god. I don't want to like think about that. It'll be quite a feat. Oh my god. Ugh. I just thought of one, but I don't want to say it. I don't want to drive anyone away. Also, welcome AFK. Hope you've been having a good night, man. How's Lost Ark going? My app just logged out. And yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen. I was going to make a joke, but it also gets into spoilers. Ah, no worries, man. Much appreciated. I'll probably watch it at some point. Some point being some point. I bet you Kimmy made that comment on YouTube. Also, I was thinking of like random stuff to just like, spruce up the birthday redeem. But yeah, I'll probably end up burning the house down or something with like sparklers and things that I probably shouldn't say on stream because they're illegal in Australia. Oh, different anime specific to the Fate for Attack on Titan. Different name specific to the Fate for Attack on Titan. Okay. I'm not up to date on that either. I'm like on season 1 still. I kind of wanted to wait till like the whole story was finished till I finished it. So, much appreciated for that. Wait, I missed that. What's illegal? Something that makes a really loud noise and involves some pyrotechnics. Yeah, I'm not saying. Like that looks okay. If I could get it a little bit more like handy. But yeah. Oh my god. Speaking of that, like actually no, I probably shouldn't say on stream. Maybe like on Discord or something if I ever have like a stage chat thing, but yeah. Or like a chat for like games or something. But yeah, maybe not in here, especially with VODs and stuff. Like there's Knuckles. They look something like this. The hand kind of like goes like that. Hmm. A video titled "A Playlist for 19th Century Villain Rejoicing in His Fallen Enemies" popped up on my YouTube front page. Well then, that sounds interesting. Oh god, what is that? Okay, I have no idea what that is, but hmm. I ain't opening that. The video mention. Okay. What kind of music is it? Classical. Oh my god. I should have figured actually also. I kind of did this wrong. That's kind of dumb. That's why, because I drew that wrong. I should be like this. 19th century, yeah. I don't know why I didn't expect that. Also, my LifeX app won't open after logging in. That sounds about right, to be honest. Have you tried reinstalling it? God, so the thing with hands is, when you look at it from like this side, you've the fingers are shorter than when you look at it from like the back side. Which is kind of annoying. Because then this will just become like that. Hmm. I don't know. Yeah. Clearing data seemed to work. Oh, nice. Yeah, it was probably like, it probably had like an update and just decided to not work for whatever reason. Clashing data. God. Uh, Also, it probably has like data from like 12 years ago. Fair enough. God, my perspective game is terrible. God. This bloody Chrono Trigger soundtrack is so good. Might just redo that thumb so it looks a bit nicer. It's kind of just staring at me from the side there. I don't like it. Hmm. I miss the old LifeX app. It was more easy to use. Fair enough. Yeah, this one's not very intuitive, to be honest. I had to play with it just then, and it was kind of just like, this is kind of odd. Like, I wouldn't even know how to do the breathing. I'd have to like sit down and have a look at it. And probably make it cycle between two different colors, like slowly. And that's how you get like your breathing effect. I'm kind of surprised it just isn't there by default. There's like flickering. Like who wants like a dying bathroom light that's just like flickering? Because that's what it looks like. Some like dank alleyway. There was one? A campfire for, oh my god. It's such weird, like, it's not like a light bulb or something, it's like a light bar. I don't know why it needs to have like, candles. Also, I got these XP pen gloves because they're like really well rated and they're actually really comfortable, easy to put on. But man, do they get wrinkly? Look at this. Looks like one of those dogs, like the really wrinkly dogs. And like, it's that side bunching up for whatever reason. Because, yeah, on the side it's just, yeah, riding up for whatever reason. My god. Maybe these aren't my hands. Maybe I actually am a seal. I'll just leave that thumb alone. It hasn't done anything to upset me, so it gets to stay. Well, you guys up too much for the rest of the night or just chilling? I'll probably make this rounder at some point. So halfway there. I think that just goes like, yeah, like that. Has anyone gotten Horizon, the new Horizon? I can't remember what it was called. My god. Yeah, I don't know. Forbidden West. Trying to make a website in Rust. Nice. How's that been for you so far? Been watching someone stream the new Horizon. Very nice. Did I just color it in with white? What the hell? What is wrong with me? Hmm. Hmm. That was weird. If I turned it off the back, yeah. If I turn off the background, it will just have white. Oh my god. There we go. These hands are taking a toll on me. Hmm. 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 It's time to drink. Alright, that's enough water. What the heck is that pink thing doing there? What the hell? Oh, it's probably in here. That was very odd. So in the stream, I literally got nothing done. I haven't listened to classical in a while. Nice. Classical is always good. Well, no, I did get something done. Got to say happy birthday to Kimmy. Should learn some 3D to make some references. So I do have something that I use for the references. It's just like a web app. It's pretty much like a posable dummy that I just use. And yeah, maybe I should actually use that. You should use Blender. Oh my god. So yeah, I experienced my like first crash on Inkscape, and I had to do like a lot of the schedule again. Good thing like the hardest part's pretty much just like thinking up the design, but god, that felt bad. I was like, why is nothing why is nothing doing anything? Like changing the fonts isn't doing anything, like resizing, like moving the nodes isn't doing anything. And then it was just like, yeah, Inkscape has encountered a fatal error or something, and then just closed, and yeah, felt bad. I don't have a vomit emote for Blender. You should learn it too. Oh, I think she has. God. I want to learn how to make anime girls. Help. Well, you've come to the right place. How do? Um, let your emotions fuel your creative vision. I got some tutorials. Sculpting feels weird. Yeah, yeah. I sculpt with a paintbrush. Yeah, not by sculpting. And box modeling makes it look weird. Fair enough. God, the music in Xenoblade is so good. Like, sculpting for me probably will be the most intuitive with how I want the body to look. You just need to believe, but Brango Burr, no. Make go Burr a different way. I employ the throw my face at it until it works approach, so I'll just keep drawing lines, or I'll just keep doing something until it looks okay. Which is probably not a good approach, but it helps me get things done. Break it down into spheres for Knuckles. Yeah, do that, but it doesn't. Yeah, I've got like spheres in my head, like on here. But I don't know how to draw it with spheres, unfortunately. Like, yeah. And at the joints of the connecting phalanges. Oh, yeah. I don't wanna, but I'll do it. Thank you, Kimmy. If it's okay with you, can I draw over it as a guide to show you? Sure. Go for it. That would actually be very much appreciated. Because I'm just trying to draw it from the top of my head. Okay, so these knuckles should be more square. And these ones should be more relaxed. Gotta ask first before I do it, because I know some people get insulted by it. Kimmy, how dare you just come in here and put your marks on my canvas. I don't know how to... I don't... Assert artist dominance. It's not even dominance, it's just like... I'm clearly stuck. So there's nothing to be upset about. And yeah, like, I know I have to draw like the spheres and stuff, but I'm absolutely terrible at it. I've been trying to practice, but it just doesn't click with me. Drawing like things as... Because like when I think about it, with the fingers, you don't really like move them side to side. So you only really need like... Only really needs like one, you know, dimension of motion. Or one axis of rotation, I should say. But yeah, like I don't know where to put the spheres. I guess that comes with practice. I tried doing that at first, so it was just like that. Actually, it's more down here. And then this one kind of like comes down a bit more. And etc. And that should come out a bit. Teach me, Kimi sensei. Actually, I should say senpai. Or if we're speaking in dub, Kimi upperclassman. Good lord. There is some like text to speech out there that calls you Kaimi. Oh yeah, I've got the my progress from like last Kaime upperclassman. Oh my god. Senior Kaime. Kaimi. Yeah, I've got the from Thursday's stream, I think I posted it on the Discord, so you can grab that and please guide me. I owe you my life. Jam it to like this song. Like that? I don't think that should be like that. The thing with hands is like the knuckles as well. They come out when you like clench your fist. So it's just hands are thinner when you extend your fingers, and when you clench your fist, it like the knuckles kind of like splay out. All these little things, and it's like, oh, all these little fat pads and stuff, and why am I even drawing? Why do I enjoy this? Even I can't answer that. I just do. It's supposed to be like half there. Maybe I'm just thinking too much. I should just like draw in some noodle fingers. And just, ooh. Okay, that thumb is definitely too short. Like there. And then... I just got a notification. Did you post it? God damn, that looks pretty good. Figuring out how to write about in katakana. It's like, God, I haven't written in a long time in katakana. Ba? U? To? Something like that. Na, ba, ba, u, to. That would be abo, aba, o, u, to. There will be like an alt sound in there. Well, thank you for that. Oh my god, crypto land. I appreciate you like apologizing about that, but about or yeah, I think something like that is about. Yeah. And yeah, thanks for that, Kimmy. Much appreciated. It looks that looks really good. Trying to add to my I-18 trying to add I-18N to my website. Okay. Nice. Well, I hope that goes well, man. Okay. I-18N is short for internationalization. Nice. I only figured this out while searching up how to do multiple languages on software. Okay. Okay. That sounds like a lot of work, to be honest. What's this song? It's Thank You My Friends by Aqua from Love Live Sunshine. It is a nice song. I highly recommend the vocal version. Actually, I think the song should be okay for like the stream. So let me find the full version. There we go. It's a very long song, just a fair warning. It's 6 minutes 24. It's the theme for the fourth concert, like IRL concert. Jesus, how are these girls singing for that long? Well, there are 9 of them. And yeah, like their performances are very impressive. They're like Seiyu as well. They're not idols, so it's kind of like yeah, pretty cool. I guess that helps. Yeah, it definitely does. The dance isn't too involved as well. But God, the concert that this is the theme for is like it's really cool because they get an actual orchestra to come in and play. like the soundtrack from the anime. And yeah, it's really good. Yeah, I kind of would have loved that. It's like really good. The soundtrack for the anime is really good too. Seiyus are practically idols. I agree, they are with how like they're treated. So the conductor is actually the composer for the soundtrack, and he kills it. The only say no one like is Takashi Rie. Oh my god. And yeah, like in between each performance, they play like a bit of the soundtrack. The Konosuba radio shows are great. Yeah, radio shows are generally pretty good. Okay. Let me just erase. And did you see Mamo-chan get casted for Doma for Demon Slayer? I'm so happy because I called it from the start. Oh my god. Yeah, it always feels good. I think if anything, if I've learned anything from this stream is how much I don't know hands. So yeah. But then again, I'm pretty sure Doma was made to be voiced by Mamo. Mamo-chan. Jesus. Ugh. I apologize. I can't believe I let that filth escape my mouth. Okay. I think that would be a little bit better. Crap, where'd the time go? Oh, because I started really late. Oh my god. That's where the time went. Up my ass, apparently. Okay. The thumb should be like here-ish. Hmm. Circle good. when I become fluent in Japanese, I want to just speak with perfect grammar in like a very Australian accent. I want to bring the Bogan dialect to Japan. It can be like a little culture exchange. Can you be my translator for Shroom? My god. I don't know. Translating is a lot of work. If I'm at a level where well, I guess if I'm fluent, I probably wouldn't mind too much, but yeah, I'd be very worried about like mistranslating something at the very least. And that's the end of that. God, this is kind of hard to visualize. I think that should actually be further down. Also, Kimmy, don't worry, you got this. Keep studying and you'll get there eventually. It doesn't matter if it's like 10 minutes of study a day, like it's still something. And naturally, you just learn as you go as well. God, why is that so wrong? There's nothing wrong with being slow. Everyone just learns differently, so you can only really like learn at your own pace anyways, so yeah. It's not a competition. I mean, you certainly asserted your dominance at like drawing hands at the very least, so you should be proud of that. Fastest way is to immerse yourself and force yourself to use it. Yeah, pretty much. That's like basically the best way to learn it. Change PC to Japanese. Play Animal Crossing in Japanese. Force yourself to play it. Um, yeah. Do whatever your heart tells you to. That's not immersion, that's one game. You underestimate the power of Animal Crossing. The sway it has on people's lives. You play Animal Crossing, you don't have any time for anything else. You gotta go all in and set everything in Japanese. So I actually set my Facebook to Japanese, and I set my Twitter to Japanese for like a week. And you do pick up a lot doing that. I won't have time to draw, yeah. So what I do like pretty much every day is I just do like 1 hour of like Wanikani and then Anki as well. So I record all the stuff I do in Wanikani because Wanikani only goes one way. It goes from kanji to like English or yeah, it only goes from like kanji to English or pronunciation. And then I have like Anki deck to go the other way. So English to Japanese / kanji, and I write it down. Actually, I can show you. That is my overclocking stuff. This is my exercise book. So I just do like all of this and I just like grind it out. It's like super messy because I do it like, yeah, in the mornings and stuff, but that's like the general gist of it. You write that? Yeah. Um, so yeah, it's like flashcards. So instead of just thinking of the word, I write it down because I learn better when I write. Since I'm a very like, what is the word for it? Is it kinetic style learning? I learn a lot better by doing things as opposed to like, just reading it and memorizing it. And like, yeah. But like, whatever works for you. That took me like a while to kind of figure out. But yeah, like that actually really helps with the Wanikani revision as well because I end up remembering like a lot more in general. And also for games, you eventually get used to every dialogue. So I force myself to read every single bit of dialogue. Um, the thing is, there's like, I don't just like see it and then just be like, okay, this is what they're asking for. I read the line each time out loud as well and try to like remember what each particular word is because I don't learn from like reading things. So I have to like try to just like like just brute force it pretty much. So like even menus and stuff, I'll read them out loud. Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing like sitting there just well, it's pretty weird, not embarrassing because there's like nothing to be embarrassed about. But like it's weird just sitting there like playing Animal Crossing and just reading everything out loud to myself, but yeah. It kicks away that like autonomous response and lets me like process it each time. I'll start Pokemon Legends Arceus in Japanese and calling myself Gaijin. So the good thing about Pokemon games and like a lot of Nintendo games in general, I'm not sure about Arceus, but I know um, I've mentioned this a few times. Mystery Dungeon DX it has Furigana, so it makes looking things up very easy, looking up kanji very easy. So if you want to play a game in Japanese, like Pokemon is probably a very good place to start. If you can read hiragana and katakana, it should be fairly straightforward. And I think from your background, you should know you know most of like the kanji, yeah? Like the meanings at the very least, because that will definitely help quite a bit. And I need to move this a little bit more. Nope. Okay, never mind then. So this is kind of like gripping a sword. Let's undo this. I don't know how I'm gonna like do this at all, to be honest, but oh wait, no, it's loose, that's why. So I'm illiterate Chinese. Oh no. Oh no, Kimmy. Well, that's okay. You will get there eventually. I wish I paid more attention in class. Me too, me too. Um, God, I hated learning languages. Uh, I think, I don't know what it was. I just didn't like, yeah. I liked learning French. Japanese is like, yeah, but uh, can you read and speak Mandarin? Oh, no, I can't. I am Vietnamese. I can read and speak Vietnamese, but I am terrible at all of the above. But yeah, I did do like extra school during primary school and high school, but I don't know. So yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat as you, I guess. This is like all very new to me. I don't know like what any of these symbols mean. Like the simple ones I can sort of read. Oh yeah, fair enough. Oh yeah, speaking of that, yeah, when I kind of get like level 10-ish, it starts ramping up, but it's like the really useful words, so I highly recommend like pushing through to at least level 10, 9 or 10-ish, because that's when they start actually showing you like words that you'll see a lot. Like just from, like lurking in streams and also like watching Truman streams, I've like come across a lot of these kanji and I've learnt a lot of them because like yeah, it seems like a lot of the useful ones are like in the middle. A lot of the earlier ones are kind of like stuff they don't even use anymore. It's more just this is the kanji for it if you want to know what it is, but you can use like most people just use like hiragana. I fire water fire numbers. Yeah, fair enough. So the only ones I knew prior to going into Japanese was just numbers in terms of like kanji. Not even kanji. Kanji. God, there are some really crazy people in terms of Wanikani. Like insane people that just like grind out up to like level 30 in like a month or two. I don't know how they do it. Someone like speedran Wanikani. Like I don't say that lightly. They speedran at like what? I think it was one level a day up to level 60. They actually finished in like 2 months or something, or 3 months. Absolutely insane. Is speedrunning actually teaching you though? Yes, because you need to know the readings in Wanikani. So they'd actually done it before. Like they've worked their way through to 60 before, and then they reset their progress and started again. Because, like, apparently that's what people do. Like crazy people. But very respectable crazy people. Because, like, in Wanikani, you have to know both like all the readings for it because kanji usually has like two different sets of readings and they change depending on a number of things. Sometimes the readings for the kanji are specific for that like word itself, like the word that it's in. Like Japanese is very messed up in terms of like structure. In terms of like being a language, it's very weird. A lot of people say it doesn't have like pitch accents as well, but it does have pitch accents. Like you need to put like pitch on certain parts of your words to be able to learn. Um, to be able to like properly speak or pronounce words, because otherwise, yeah, it means like different things. But like those pitch accents aren't represented on the words themselves, on the characters themselves, which should learn Esperanto. 100% consistent. Okay. But I want to learn Japanese because I'm a weeb. Like I have like, don't get me wrong. Oh my god, I have like a lot of complaints of just learning, but I think I would have a lot of complaints just learning stuff in general. So yeah, I'm sticking through it because I do still enjoy it. Esperanto is apparently really quick to learn though. Okay. I want to learn Japanese to read untranslated BL Dojin. Yeah, that's fair enough. Like, I wanted to read like visual novels. I wanted to read Eroge that wasn't translated. Um, I have like other motives too, but I won't get into them. Maybe one day. When maybe one day. But today's not that day. There's like honestly, if I had to say like one if I had to say like one reason, oh my god, I sound like Dogan. But if I had to say like one reason why I'm learning it, it's just because I want to learn it. I feel like I'm getting somewhere here, so that's good. Like, please translate Eroge Aru. Yeah, so unfortunately, the Eroge I wanted to play, they're already translated now, which I've actually bought, which was Muramasa, and before that, Boulder Sky. But yeah, they're both out now, and I've bought both of them, but I haven't played through them just yet. But yeah, in the end of the day, like I kind of just want to learn it because a lot of the stuff I do is just related to Japan because I'm a weeb. Stream games. Yeah, so when I get to Wanikani level 15, I'm going to be playing Pokemon on stream. And I'll be translating it like uh, as I go through it. Like verbally, not actually translating it. But yeah. And then if that goes well, I'll probably chuck in some other games too. Replays of like games that I enjoyed when I was like younger. Because I'd like to actually play them again in their original language. And yeah, understandable. Have a nice day. Well, I mean, if she enjoys that, who can take that away from her? God. Although I kind of have to wonder, what is the quality of like BL dojins? Are they actually good? Because like vanilla stuff ranges from like okay to like really really trashy, as a lot of you guys probably know. How does the other side of the coin fare? You don't have to answer that if you don't feel comfortable. Don't worry, I'm not probing you for answers. So that should actually just be one plane. I don't know why I drew it in two. Something is not quite right in my head. So this should just be like that. And you have the fat here. But yeah, it's learning languages is kind of like something I've been doing in my free time. So the progress has been very slow, unfortunately, but It's, yeah. I try to at least put in my Wanikani like reviews, at least like once a day, and like that actually doesn't take too much time, maybe half an hour at most. So yeah, I usually do that like over breakfast. And yeah, there is a lot of stuff that I do forget, but in the end of the day, as long as you're just making an effort to do it, you're gonna get somewhere. Whether it's like tomorrow or like next year, or even like a decade later, if you just like hard work is consistent effort. You don't become a master at something overnight. And like, yeah, like sometimes you might be bad at something, but that doesn't mean you can't do it. It just means you might just have to practice more than other people, and that's perfectly fine. Everyone's an individual, everyone has like different strengths and weaknesses. It doesn't, like, yeah, it doesn't make you any less of a person. Unless you're a robot and can download software. Yeah. I could say something very machinist, but I won't. In case there are any AIs listening, I'm gonna get like some I'm gonna get like ads for like learning aids tomorrow, I betcha. I'm just gonna open up my phone and Google just be like, hey, have you seen this like Japanese textbook in PDF form? I swear, I can't remember what it was. I spoke to someone verbally about something, and then like I hadn't typed or anything. I hadn't even like, you know, searched up or anything, and then I started getting like ads targeting that specific thing. It was wild. Good thing I just stocked up on aluminium foil. All right, I've spent a lot of time rambling about stuff. I'll get back to drawing now. I can't run away forever. Let me just like rotate this. So sword handle goes like through here-ish. Focus time. Time to struggle. Thank you again, Kimmy, for the reference. It has been very helpful. So what I kind of want to do here is kind of just like a relaxed grip. Yeah, so these are the two fingers that are kind of just like gripping there. Like that, or whatever. And then, yeah, the handle kind of goes through the middle like that. And this should rest like there, like such. Hmm. Well, I think I have learned a decent amount of Inkscape, making that schedule. Like, I'm still terrible at like graphics design because that's not something I have really had much of an interest in, to be honest, but it was a lot of fun to do. It definitely sucked a lot of my time. So yeah, I might like chuck out some vectors at some point and just like general resources and stuff that I use over on my Discord. Which reminds me, the stuff that I use for that Phasmophobia multi-stream, I'll probably share it with everyone soon, because I do have some documentation that I wrote up for it. There is some documentation from the developer themselves, but it is a bit like difficult to use for someone who's not very familiar with like encoding and all that. So I kind of just wrote something in layman's terms because I am a layman. For anyone who wants to do like a non-partnered multi-stream, what Phasmo thing? So on Halloween last year, I did a Phasmophobia stream with AFK, Shadows, and Komoriokai, and I streamed it only on my channel. There might be a clip somewhere out there about like me getting flogged or something. And it was pretty much like a single stream with all 4 points of view. So everyone streamed their game to me through a tool called UltraGrid. It was pretty scuffed about that time because I was still like kind of looking up how to work or like the encoding and decoding stuff. So it was kind of just like processing raw video, like unencoded. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. I figured out how to make it more efficient. So you set up like an encoder on the streaming side and you set up a decoder on the receiving side, and you can limit like the upload to like 10 megabits per second. And also, welcome Richard. Thank you for stopping by. How are you? I am doing pretty well. Got a little bit carried away talking on stream. Became like a Zatsid on stream. But yeah, doing all right. Thank you for asking. How about you? Hope you've had a fantastic weekend, and hopefully today hasn't been raining either. Been up to much? But yeah, look up UltraGrid if you're interested in like seeing that. I wanted to just do like a proof of concept for the Bloodborne stream. So I want to set up like a rotating scene for 2 points of view when we play Bloodborne. And I've got everything working on the technical side. I just need to like implement it, and then we just need to like coordinate time, like schedule a time to do it. And yeah, hopefully we'll get through Bloodborne sometime soon. Because yeah, I really love that game. And before streaming, we, like Shadows and I used to like we played through God Eater 1, 2, and 3, and we also played through Code Vein. So naturally the next game is going to be Bloodborne and then Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. And then Elden Ring I'll probably play by myself first, and then I'll do like a co-op run or something. I don't know if I want to do it offline or online, but I'll see. Doing fine today, bit busy, that's good to hear, man. And also raining. You done much today? I've just played Lost Ark. I got to level 40, which I'm pretty happy about. And then I played a little bit of Monster Hunter too. So yeah, pretty relaxed day. Didn't really get much done in terms of like productivity, but yeah. I've got a lot of stuff that I want to do for like streaming wise next week, so hopefully I get around to doing those. Really looking forward to doing that myself, so yeah. And oh, that's nice, that game's amazing. Yeah, Bloodborne it's quite easily my favorite PS4 game and one of my favorite games. Code Vein is multiplayer? Yes it is. It's 3-player multiplayer, or maybe 2. I think it's just 2-player multiplayer. I can't remember, but yeah, Lost Ark hype. Lost Ark is surprisingly good for a 3-year-old game. It's quite good. The lag is barely even like a thing. 200 ms actually doesn't feel like 200 ms. A relaxed day is a nice day. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I agree. I have a lot of trouble switching my brain off for when like just doing stuff. So actually being able to take the time today to just, you know, do that is nice, to say the least. Okay, and that would be the hand there. Do other PCs require stuff to install? So, I'll give you the role. Actually, I think I've got you on Discord, don't I, Debbie? I'll send you, like that thing I wrote up regarding, Ultra Grid. And yeah, it's not actually that much setting up. Like the most you have to do is just copy and paste or extract a compressed file, pretty much, yeah, unzip something, put it in an arbitrary location, and then just use the command line to run it. And you just like put in parameters for like the encoding and such, and like what you want to do. Once you know how to use it, it's very easy, but yeah, everyone needs to have, yeah, it'd be very easy for you. The hardest part for me is just figuring out all the encoding stuff. Like I have no idea like what setting means what, and the documentation is like very bare bones. There was a lot of like random like garbled mess just being sent through a lot of the time. And yeah, like all the PCs just need Ultra Grid on them, and they just need to run it. It might actually be taxing for the PC though, but like the way that I found to use it is a little less taxing. But that's assuming that they have NVIDIA GPUs to use hardware encoding. But yeah, someone with who's a lot more familiar with like that kind of stuff. Someone who's like more familiar with like video encoding and stuff will probably have a lot easier time using it. I feel like using Parsec might be easier and just doing that. So I tried Parsec. There were some issues I had with that I didn't really like. So the thing is with Ultra Grid, you get a very clear stream. Receiving it, like when the person streams it to you, the stream is very clear, and you can have it run at like 60 FPS. If you set it up correctly. And I was being very stubborn and I really wanted to do that. And also, yeah, I wanted to be able to like play with the windows and such as well. Because yeah, it's once you get it working, it's as easy as just showing people how to like run it and just getting them to like copy and paste like commands, and it will just do everything in the background. And then you can just grab those sources on OBS and just chuck it in your scene. And yeah. Like talking about it actually makes me pretty giddy. Because I really like the results I got from it. So yeah, I apologize for that. But yeah, I used I tried to use Discord because like I just couldn't put my head around like all the encoding stuff. But then like I just had like a eureka moment and I was just like stuff just started to make sense. So I started just like writing all of it down. And then yeah, I was planning on just making like a shared folder on my like IOK Gmail account and just sharing it with my Discord so that any other streamers who want to kind of use it as well can use that too. Because it's very nice to have. You don't have to wait till your partner or anything. You end up with like very clean results if you have decent internet. And yeah, if you have like lower end internet, say like most of Australia, then you might have some issues. But yeah, the upstream is like what 10 megabits per second. That's at like I think that was at 1080. I'm not sure, or 720, 60 FPS ish. The only limitation is hardware and internet connection. Nice hands. Thank you. I've been trying to chew my nails less because that's a thing I do when I'm nervous, and it's not a good thing. And also, like, yeah, yeah. I figured it'll be good to see like how I draw and such. Since like yeah, just having the screen itself with like lines appearing probably wouldn't be very helpful for people. And also, I kind of wanted to review like how I draw too, so there's that too. Nail biting gang. Yup. It's I don't like it, but it's just involuntary. Just do it like a jelly bean. Okay. Yeah, like the first few times I was trying to use Ultra Grid, it was just sending like yeah raw, pretty much like direct, like barely any encoding, just the full stream, and it was not good. Those were fun times. Uncompressed bytes, pretty much. And yeah, I learned like very surface knowledge of like video encoding stuff at the very least, but yeah, it's that is a world I do not want to dive in. It was just my brain hurt just reading all this stuff. So yeah, I think that should be like further down here. And that should be like that. It should match because like, yeah. Fun time it was. Yeah. I'm hoping to be able to play like more horror games. Oh, that's fun. I had fun trying to get transparent videos working. Nice. For matte transitions on OBS? Matte transitions? As you can tell, I do not do much stream work. So, yeah, I just basically showing the before and after scene. Okay. When switching scenes. Ah. Ah, right. Like kind of like a fade in. That was a random starter that just came out of nowhere. Yeah, okay. Alright, I should probably finish up very soon. I kinda. I probably won't raid tonight. I'll probably just end it and just go straight to bed. Um, because I have been slacking a little bit in my sleep lately. You may have noticed me just hovering around in the morning or late at night. Yeah, I've been naughty. So yeah, I need to like be very strict with my sleeping schedules just because it's not good for me. Need money, so I want to start making streamer things. No simping money. Yeah, fair enough. I've got something I want to work on as well outside of like the Ultra Grid stuff, so I think that might be some fun too. You'll definitely see it at some point, but yeah, I kind of just want to work on it in my own time, kind of thing. Also, I've learned my lesson on like promising stuff and just not never like carrying through with it. So yeah, I'll talk about it once I've done like more of it. About that. So that's kind of just like a weird shape like this. I said I was gonna stream sometimes in the week. It didn't happen. Oh, that's fair enough, man. Like, I think it depends on like the what would you say it? How would you say it? It would depend on like the metric you use. If like if you're gonna say you're gonna stream sometimes in the week, that's fine. Like, don't feel too bad. Like, life has a way of happening. Some things you can't help, and if you don't feel like it, you don't feel like it. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. And like, if people want to hold you to that as well, like they don't know what's going on in your life, so technically they shouldn't really be like saying that kind of stuff. But like, they will. But yeah, you shouldn't really let it get to you too much. Oh, what's up? What's up, Richard? Hmm. Yeah, I just don't like not going through what I say. Yeah, that's fair enough. Same here. The times that it doesn't happen, it's kind of just like, what happened and how can I avoid that from happening next time? God, I really need to play Chrono Trigger some point on stream. Uh, hmm. God, I gotta watch that Crypto Land thing. I wonder what's gonna happen there. I'm not looking forward to it. Maybe I need to make this like thinner. That's way too thin. You can see the pixels in that. I think that's about as thin as it's gonna get. Well, I looked at that Crypto Land thing and apparently they're buying an island? Okay. So if anything, I need to do anything here, it would just be like, make the hands bigger. That finger needs some some TLC, I think. Because that ain't looking like a finger. Oh crap, it's 1 a.m. uh, God. This actually reminds me of when I first started streaming. I just kind of just like I had no idea what I was doing with art. I'll just throw my face at like whatever I need to draw, and yeah, I'd just sit there for like hours just doing the same thing over and over and over again and trying to get it like just right and trying to like think it about like how I got it wrong and stuff. I really need to do some studying. But yeah, I think thanks to Kimmy, I managed to kind of get like the palm bit right. Now I just need to do the phalanges. Well, just the one. The other ones are fine. These are hidden anyway. But yeah. Anyway.